So hello, welcome to Blender. What am I doing? I'm teaching about weight painting. So first thing you should know is weight paint mode. It sucks. Do not use it. Do not use this. A brush is a terrible way to handle weight painting. So I will show you how to weight paint in edit mode. So first thing you're going to do is show weights, which can be found in this menu. This is normally up here, I think, in normal Blender, but I've just gotten used to it down here. But this little thing, there we go, vertex group weights. So you can see the weights in edit mode. So what that lets you do is manually select vertices, and in this menu, this triangle, you can go to, oh fuck, wait, I have to introduce. So actually first, let me do this from scratch. So I will just duplicate, not the hair, I will just duplicate the body, duplicate the armature as well. Okay, so now we're just working with the body and the armature. I'm going to take this and I'm going to just delete all the groups. That we have a clean slate, and then I'll show you how to get here normally. So first, you're going to take this and you're going to parent it to the armature by selecting this first, this second. When you're selecting multiple things, the last thing you select is going to be the parent if you're going to parent it. So P for parent, usually. Otherwise, you can search for parent and anything else. So these are empty right now. So you're going to parent it with empty groups. And what that'll do is that it will generate all your bones for you, the bone assignments. And then from there, you can go into edit mode. And let's just start at this arm, for example. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything that I want to be assigned to the arm. Go up to the left arm, upper arm.l, and then just hit assign with the weight set to 1. So that's good. That's what we want. So now this is just completely assigned to that. And what we're going to do, so I'm just going to hide it. Well, that just keeps me from, like, if I forget that I had assigned it to something, because when you click off, it'll become another color. So next I'm going to do the forearm. Assign that. And then hide it. And then I'll just continue that for the rest of the body parts. And if you're mirrored, you don't even have to worry about the other side. It'll just kind of, Blender is smart and it'll do that normally, but I didn't mirror this yet. So anyway, now I'm just going to go through all of these manually and I'll show you afterwards what that looks like. I've decided I'm just going to mirror it, so I'll just delete everything on that side and slit it down the middle here too. And to do this, I am deleting all the faces, all the splits. I don't know what is happening in the tail. So I'm doing that, and then I'm doing select link, and then whatever your shortcut for that is. And as long as there's not a tiny itty bitty baby polygon. Oh, you are fucked up. Okay. There we go. And then so now I can run a mirror modifier on my mesh. And that just like cuts the work in half. I'm just going to ignore the tail for now. Actually, I'll just delete the tail. And the wings. Okay, so we are... I'll just delete these two. So now I'm going to unhide everything. Actually, I should delete the mirror on this side too. Nope. What's still connected? Probably the mouth. Okay, so now I have everything mirrored and I've blocked everything in with the weighting. So now each part has its own kind of very stiff, rough part. And that went pretty quickly, except for the hands. The hands kind of take a lot of time because there's many bones. But now I have everything assigned, and now what you're going to do is make a funny pose. Uh-oh. Why is that mirrored? Oh, okay. Here's the problem. Put everything before your armatures. Armature should always go last. So now when I edit this pose, it works properly. Okay. So you're making joints to you're making poses that kind of stretch the joints, that kind of make sure that your poses work at all angles. I'm fighting this. I'm fighting this. What the fuck is happening? Okay, and honestly, this is not that bad. What we're going to do now is we're going to go into edit mode again. Let's go over to your modifier. I don't know why I have a second armature. That's not good. Ignore this one. This one's the one that's actually driving it. So we're going to just turn everything on, and that aligns your mesh to the pose. This does whatever this is, and then this one will just kind of put it in bind pose. This one will align it to your funny pose. And what you're going to do, you can toggle between the two to kind of get a better selection if you need to. And what I just did there is, this is up on my arrow keys, but just want select more. And it'll just kind of increase or decrease. It makes selecting stuff easier. So now I'm going to go into select the bone that's going to be affected. So this is pelvis. And we're going to smooth this out. Now I have an add-on for this, but you can do this normally with under mesh weights smooth. And then you just kind of like hammer that a bunch of times until it looks good. And let me do that in pose. So mesh, I have this under my quick menu, so I'll just use that from here on. Normal, smooth. And then I hit my reuse key, which is G for me. It might be something different for you, but it's, what is G? Repeat last, okay. So that's how you can find it. So smooth. And I just kind of spam that a lot until it looks good. And that's honestly all you have to do, really. Except I kind of, you'll have to go back and forth between, because the joint is between two different bones. So you have to, this is the pelvis side that you're smoothing, and now you have to smooth the leg side as well. Because then it'll smooth this yellow part now. What the fuck is the leg? Thigh L. Thigh L. Thigh L. And then I smooth that too. That looks weird, so let me... Oh shit, what the fuck is this? You can do this if you want. That actually looks pretty good. Okay. So you don't have to spam it. I'm just used to spamming it. What we can also do, let me select from here, is weights, smooth, and then just mess with these settings. I'm just used to mashing the button a bunch of times because I have it as a lazy weight tool, so it's just a button for me. This is an add-on, but it's like 20 bucks, I think. And it's like, I only ever touch the functions that are already built into Blender just because they're buttons. And they make things way easier. Like so. And you just kind of do this for all your joints until they look nice. And that's pretty much it. usually in the shoulders and stuff, I go like way more in depth, and it's kind of a pain in the ass when I had to do hello this part of the mesh. There was a lot of back and forth, but there would have been a lot of back and forth anyway, just because it's so off axis, and just because clothes are like a pain in the ass to weight unless you're matching the mesh 1-to-1 exactly. But yeah, that's basically that's basically it. This thing is about as just about as well. I will probably like that actually doesn't look bad. And yeah, that's basically it. Um, just smooth a bunch of joints and you're done. I guess.